between free Zoom and paid Zoom. And we will also look into the what is the normal meeting mode, what is webinar mode, and what are the features. We'll also discuss about the host, roles and responsibilities of host, co-host, and panelist. So this word we frequently use right now. So we will discuss all those things. So before discussing anything, let me share my screen first so that I can show you all in a practical way. My screen is visible to you all?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So I just want to sign right now in my free Zoom. Okay, I will go with the Google. I will select my account, Zoom account. Now, this is the dashboard of free Zoom. It is visible to you all?
Yes.
Okay. If I will go with the paid Zoom, I will just go with the Zoom and I will sign it. Here, if I sign on paid Zoom, then you'll see this is the dashboard of paid Zoom. Okay?
It's not seen.
It is not visible?
No, not yet. I think it's
Anyone can confirm it's visible to you or not?
It is showing a blank page.
blank screen.
Just refresh the page.
I have already.
Okay, meanwhile, I want to ask, is the paid interface different?
Now it is visible?
No.
No, not yet.
Have you connected with some other?
No. I think we are already in meeting, so it's not visible. Jata ma'am is here. Okay, not an issue. It's visible to me. I don't know why it's not visible to you all. So I'm just going to share the screenshot of
Should
this.
I make you host, Seema?
Yeah, just make me host.
Yes, I made you host.
Oh, who has paused my screen share? Your screen sharing is paused. Anybody has paused?
No, just close and can you start again? I think एक बार stop sharing करके फिर से करके देखो.
Okay, I'm just going to stop share.
I made you host also now, so it might.
Okay. It's not an issue. So I'm going to share my screen again. Now it's visible?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Okay, Seema,
Yes.
is the paid interface different than free one?
Yeah. See, this is the screen of paid one. This is the
Yes.
see at the right corner. You can see the Yati. So this is the paid one. This is, and what I have. Just 1 minute. And this is the screen of free one. This is my account. You can see. So
Okay.
this is the paid screen, and this one is free paid.
So at the same time, can you be there on both meetings?
No, it's not possible at the same time. I can be only. It's possible. Only one meeting I can be there. Okay, in only one meeting. So at the left side, you can see in free Zoom, there is home, profile, meeting, webinar, event, session, and like that. So we will not explore all the features right now. We will just discuss on the about the meeting, webinars, and recording part. Okay, these are the required features right now. So we will discuss only meeting, webinar, and recording. If you click meeting in free Zoom, I already got Ms. G discuss about the free Zoom. So here you will find the schedule a meeting at the right top. Okay. So if I'll go with the paid Zoom, already it is here you can see the meeting. If you click on meeting, you'll find the same setting, schedule a meeting. Okay. Again, I'm shifting to the free Zoom, schedule a meeting. If you click on schedule a meeting, you'll find this option. From here, you can create the meeting link. If you will go with the paid Zoom, here, if you click on schedule a meeting, you'll find this screen. Okay, so nothing difference is here. Only difference between the time limit. Okay, if you are going to for the paid Zoom, if you are going to create any link in paid Zoom version, you will get the duration of time unlimited. Okay, in free Zoom, you will find the 40-minute duration. So in paid Zoom, you can select, you can set time according to your requirement. Okay. After that, there is webinar. In free Zoom, when you click on webinar, see, here you are not getting the facility of webinars. Okay. You cannot schedule in free Zoom webinar session because here, if you click on webinar, you are finding upgrade now. When you click on upgrade now, you will find the plans and accordingly you can upgrade your Zoom. After that, if you go with the paid Zoom, there is a webinar. If I click on webinar, there is a schedule a webinar. It means in paid Zoom, you can schedule a webinar according to your requirement, but in free Zoom, there is no facility of webinar scheduling. Okay. After that, there is recording. First of all, in free Zoom, recording. Here is a recording. See, there are two recordings, cloud and computer. But in free Zoom, if you go with the cloud recordings, you will find upgrade to Zoom Workflow. So here, if you want to go with the cloud recording, you have to upgrade your Zoom. Okay. But here is a computer recording available only. So all the recording you will find on your computer only. But if you go with the paid Zoom, if you click here, there is a recording and transcript option. Okay. So in paid Zoom, you will find all the cloud recordings here. Screen is visible to you all? All of you are able to see this? See, this is all the cloud recording, all the session recording, whatever has done earlier. So these are available here. And computer recording is also available here in paid Zoom. So in paid Zoom, cloud and computer, both recordings are available. You can select anyone according to your requirement, according to your need. And if there is a video, suppose this is a video, and I have to share this video, then where I will go in paid Zoom, here is a, just look at my cursor. Here is the option of share. If you click on share, you'll find everyone with the recording link. Here is the 2 or 3 options. Sign in user in my account. Nobody else can view. These are the options. You can select anyone and you can copy the link and send it to anyone. If you want to send the recorded video to the specific person, to their name, email address, from here, you can select and you can copy the link and send it to anyone. And here is the 3 dot. For this particular video, here is a 3 dot. If you click on 3 dot, there is a download file and delete file. From here, you can download and delete file. Okay. I think we have done with the difference between meeting, how to schedule a meeting in free Zoom and paid Zoom, how to schedule a webinar in free Zoom and paid Zoom, and how to do the recording and how to share the recording and how to download the recording with anyone in free Zoom and paid Zoom. Okay, I think till here, this is clear to you all. Anyone can confirm?
Which one you want to use? You can use free or paid.
No, right now I'm using free just to show you all. I have taken permission from Yati and I'm showing you right now. Okay. If you talk about the in free Zoom also, you are getting almost all the facility. If we are going for the coaching and if you will be in future, we will be the coach, then I think webinar is required. Then will we go for the paid version. Right now, webinar is not required for us, right?
Yes.
Okay. And computer recording is sufficient for us right now. Okay. So I think free Zoom is sufficient for all of us right now. But if you are working with any coach, if you are in future going to become a coach, then paid version is very, very required for you all. Okay. Now we will see the difference between paid Zoom and free Zoom on basis of some key features. If you want to note it down, you can note it down. Number 1 is meeting duration. Meeting duration is 40 minutes maximum in free Zoom And in paid Zoom, there is no limitation, unlimited time. Okay. And if you talk about maximum participants, in free Zoom, maximum participants can be up to 100 people only. And in paid Zoom, maximum participant can be 1,000 plus. It's according to your plans. It depends on the plans. Recording in free Zoom, third number is recording. In free Zoom, recording only on computer is available. And in paid Zoom, cloud and computer recording both are available. Okay. Fourth point is breakout room. Now I want to show you all this breakout room. Okay. In free Zoom, breakout room is available, and in paid Zoom also breakout room is available. So here you can see, if you click on breakout room, you'll find this option. Suppose here is 20 people are available in the meeting, 20 people are present in the meeting. So if you want to assign 2 people in one room, then you have to create 10 room, right? So here you have to select 10 room, and if you want to go with assign automatically, assign manually, it's up to you. You can select any option and you go with the create. If you click on create, then you will find a room will be created. Okay. Then after, you have to go with the open all rooms. There will, I have just taken the screenshot so that I can show you all. Okay, just for your reference. And after that, if you open all rooms, then you'll find room number according. If you have created 10 rooms, then you'll find 10 rooms. And when participant will join or they are already joined, you can assign them to the room according to your requirement and all. So this is all about the breakout room. And after that, there is one point that is screen sharing. So in paid Zoom also, in free Zoom also, screen sharing facility is available. After that, virtual background, yes, you can set virtual background in free Zoom also, in paid Zoom also. After that, live streaming. In free Zoom, live streaming is not available. The facility of live streaming in free Zoom is not available. And it is available in paid Zoom only. Can anyone tell what is live streaming? Anyone?
One
How
second.
we can
Hello,
see?
hello, ma'am.
Yes.
यस मैम, 1 सेकेंड. ये कौन सा अभी जो आपने बताया वो वाला बताएंगे? अभी बैकग्राउंड सेम और क्या डिफरेंस? एक टॉपिक प्लीज रिपीट मैम.
स्क्रीन शेयरिंग मैंने बताया और
Yes, ma'am.
वर्चुअल बैकग्राउंड
हाँ जी मैम.
नंबर, फिर उसके बाद मैंने बताया लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग. On the basis of live streaming, how we can differentiate between free and paid Zoom. So in free Zoom, live streaming is not available. In paid Zoom, it is available. Okay. Live streaming क्या होता है? Basically, when you are doing any session and you want to go live with on Facebook and YouTube
Social
and
media.
Instagram, yeah, social media. At the same time, you can show your all the meetings and all live there. So people who are not joined here, they can also see your session live on the social media. So in paid Zoom only live streaming is available. In free Zoom, it is not available. After that, webinar is available. Webinar facility is available in paid Zoom only, not in free Zoom.
Yeah, 1 minute, Seema.
Hmm.
Because free and paid, both are breakout rooms are available.
Yeah.
Then why not live?
Why not live means?
Means the live is not available na, for that recording.
Live is not. Live streaming is another thing. Breakout room is another thing. Live streaming is another thing. That's why I'm discussing. Okay. Live streaming में क्या होता है कि अगर आप एक सेशन कर रहे हो, at the same time कोई person आपका live देखना चाहते हैं, वो live program आता है ना, live program. At the same time, person can see your program, your meeting, your session on Facebook, on Instagram, whatever, on YouTube also. Okay. तो दिस इज लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग. मैं ब्रेकआउट रूम तो हमारा जो जूम मीटिंग रूम होता है उसमें इट इज द ऑप्शन टू क्रिएट ब्रेकआउट रूम. तो फ्री जूम, इफ यू आर कंडक्टिंग मीटिंग ऑन फ्री जूम, यू विल बी एबल टू क्रिएट द ब्रेकआउट रूम फॉर द पार्टिसिपेंट्स. And in paid Zoom also you are able to create breakout room for us.
Okay, one doubt now. This breakout room, Uh,
Okay.
only host can create.
No, host and co-host both can
Okay,
create.
okay, okay.
Okay. After
Is there
that,
any limit? Is there a limit for the participants?
yeah, in free Zoom, I told na, in free Zoom only 100 participant can be allowed. Okay.
Yeah.
In paid Zoom, more than 1,000 plus according to your plan. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
It depends. So that's why I told you all, just note the point, what I'm telling. And the dedicated customer support is last point. In free Zoom, you are not getting the dedicated customer support, but in paid Zoom, you will get the dedicated customer support. After that, we will see the free Zoom is just for casual users, small meeting, okay? Because time limit is only 40 minutes. But paid Zoom is better for business and for professional. Here you are getting the unlimited time. So I think if you want to conduct large scale meeting, webinar, if you want to brand, if you want to promote anything, then you have to go with the paid Zoom. Okay. After that, there is
एक क्वेश्चन है ब्रेकआउट रूम के बारे में। जैसे हम लोग ब्रेकआउट रूम क्रिएट करते हैं, ज्वाइन कर लेते हैं, उसके बाद अगर वापस उसी मतलब दूसरे मीटिंग में अगर जाना है तो फिर वो कैसे जाएंगे, वो भी बताइएगा।
दूसरे मीटिंग में जाना है, then you have to leave the breakout room. There you will get the leave the breakout room option. Okay.
तो मैम अभी जैसे हम लोग जैसे आते हैं, ज्वाइन करते हैं, तो ब्रेकआउट रूम में जाते हैं, तो उतना टाइमिंग लगा हुआ होता है, तो अपने आप ही मीटिंग मतलब पहले जो मीटिंग में आ रहे थे उसी मीटिंग में चले जाते हैं, तो वो कैसे करते हैं वो भी एक बार बताइए।
Right now I have not taken that screenshot, so I am unable to show that features, but here there if you will explore now, you will get the option to leave the breakout room. Okay, there is an option. Later on I will discuss on this also. Right now I am not taken the screenshot, so I am unable to show you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now there is two meeting. One is normal meeting mode and another one is webinar. So we will take on paid Zoom, we take our session in normal meeting mode and in webinar mode. So see, I have taken the screenshot for this one. I think it's visible, screen is visible.
Yes.
Yes.
The dashboard of, this is the Zoom meeting room, you can say, the normal meeting mode. Okay. Here you are getting the features in Zoom bar, audio, video, participant, chat, react, share, host tool, app, record, breakout room, like that. Okay. But if you go with the webinar mode, this one, this is the meeting room of webinar. I have taken the screenshot when I was in one webinar. Okay. So here you are getting only 3 to 4 options: chat, react, hand raise, raise hand, question answer, only 4. So now we will discuss with what is difference between normal meeting room, normal meeting mode and webinar mode. So I think we should discuss on some key features. Just note it down one by one, the key points. Number one is audience interaction. So in Zoom meeting, normal meeting mode, highly interactive audience. Everyone can talk and share. But if you talk about webinar mode, the audience, the attendees are only viewers. They are not the active participants. Okay. Now number of participants can attend the Zoom meeting room mode and the webinar. So number of participants in Zoom meeting mode, normal meeting mode, that is 100 to 1,000, depending on the plan. But if we talk about the webinar, the participant can be 500 to 50,000, depend on the plan. Okay, it's clear? Participant in webinar, 500 minimum and maximum 50,000, according to your plan. Okay, host and co-host, yes, host and co-host is available in both in normal meeting mode and in webinar mode. After that, panelist is available in only in paid in webinar only, not in normal meeting. I will discuss who is panelist. Panelist is generally the guest speaker. We just at the time of webinar, we allow some guest speaker to influence the audience. Okay, so the person just share his screen, share his thoughts, and share his all the slides and all, just to influence the audience. So after that, chat feature, yes, in normal meeting mode also chat features is available, and in webinar mode also chat features is available. After that, breakout room. In normal meeting mode, breakout room, see here, breakout room is available, but in webinar, there is no breakout room facilities available. After that, screen sharing. Host can allow the participant to share the screen in normal meeting, okay? But in webinar, only host and panelist can share the screen. Participants are not allowed to share screen. क्या होता है? नॉर्मल मीटिंग मोड में हम सभी एक पार्टिसिपेंट एक दूसरे से चैट कर सकते हैं. We can see each other, we can share each other. But in webinar, we are just listener. Participants are just listener. Only host, co-host, and panelists are there to share their screen, discuss, and chat and all. Okay. They can moderate the chat. They can allow some participant for chat only, not for sharing the screen and all. And after that, in normal meeting and in webinar, both live streaming is available. Live streaming facility is available. So in both, recording is also available, cloud recording and computer recording. So Zoom meeting mode is best for meeting, classes, brainstorming, team collaboration. But if you talk about webinars, webinars is best for large scale event, product launches. Aapko, if you want to launch any product, if you want to go for your first session, then webinar is required for you. Okay, first session mein our morale is down. We are not so much comfort. We are not so much confident on our topic. We are not confident to handle that much of audience, thousands audience, 5,000 audience. So at that time, we go for the webinar mode. So this is the basic difference, I think. Now, till here, any doubt?
No.
Have you got the difference between Zoom, free Zoom, Zoom normal meeting mode and webinar mode? Okay. So after that, I think.
Yeah, Seema.
Yes.
Is there any sign something it for free, like in Canva we can see pro and all that way?
What signs? I'm not getting your question.
How in Canva we can see pro and free, like, so in Zoom we can see?
Yeah. Zoom also. See, this is in Canva, you have to pay, then you go for the pro version. Okay. In
Yes.
Zoom also, what I have discussed earlier, I was showing the screen of paid Zoom and free Zoom. Whenever I was clicking on webinar, जब मैं वेबिनार पे क्लिक कर रही थी तो मुझे अपग्रेड करने का ऑप्शन आ रहा था इन फ्री जूम, बट पेड जूम में वैसा नहीं आ रहा था. तो वो आपको तो क्लियर है ना कि दिस इज पेड जूम. आई एम गेटिंग द फैसिलिटी ऑफ वेबिनार, आई एम गेटिंग द फैसिलिटी ऑफ क्लाउड रिकॉर्डिंग. Okay, but in free Zoom, you are not getting the facility of cloud recording, webinar. You are getting not unlimited meeting time in free Zoom. So ये तो मैंने
Not any symbol or something like that.
ऐसा सिंबल नहीं है, बट आप जैसे फीचर्स में जाओगे तो यू विल फाइंड कि हाँ ये पेड जूम है. वहां पे आपको जैसे आप क्लिक करते हो मीटिंग में तो आप ड्यूरेशन आपका अनलिमिटेड आता है. इट मीन्स इट इज पेड. अगर टाइम लिमिट इज ओनली 40 मिनट्स तो इट मीन्स इट इज फ्री. ये तो जस्ट आपको जस्ट एनालाइज करने का चीज है. ऑन दैट बेसिस यू कैन एनालाइज. ओके. एंड आई थिंक वी ऑल आर going for the DCA. Okay. So if you work under any course, then we will be the co-host. So we should also know what is the roles and responsibilities of co-host. There are few points I want to tell you all. Number one is managing participant. Okay. You can mute and unmute. The co-host can mute and unmute the participant, remove, report, disrupt participant, and co-host can manage the breakout room. Technical support. Suppose your host has some technical issue at the time of the session, then it's the responsibility of co-host to manage the session. कभी क्या होता है कि टेक्निकल कुछ इशू आ गया, होस्ट का माइक ऑफ हो गया, उनका जो है वीडियो ऑफ हो गया, देन co-host is the person who is going to tackle the session at that time. You have to manage the participant. जैसे भी करके आपको में मैनेज करना है फॉर जो भी जितने देर में वो आपका होस्ट वापस नहीं आता है फॉर दैट टाइम. सो हैंडलिंग द एंगेजमेंट. को-होस्ट का मेन रोल क्या होता है? को-होस्ट जस्ट allow the host to focus on the content or all the support which are needed. Co-host will provide the host. Okay, तो host at that time host अपने content पे focus करेगा और all the things participant को manage करना है, meeting room को manage करना है, कोई technical glitch manage करना है, everything the responsibility of co-host only. Okay, so recording and streaming and almost support and co-host. So these are 4 to 5 points you have to keep in your mind, that if you are the co-host, then you have to handle all those things. Okay, now frequently we use host, co-host and panelist. Let's share my screen here. Now see, this is the key difference between host, co-host and panelist. I already told you that who is the panelist? Panelist is the guest party speaker, you can say, and he is the expert person we generally invite as a guest for webinar, and he is the person who influence the audience. So host is the main organizer. Host is the main organizer. Co-host play the supportive role, and panelist is just a guest speaker. Okay, now there are some key features on that basis. My screen is visible?
Yes.
Okay. Start, end meeting. Host can start and end the meeting. Co-host has not the power to start and end the meeting. Only host has power to start and end the meeting. Panelist, no. So assign co-host. Yes, host can assign co-host, but co-host cannot assign the other co-host. Host can assign 2 to 3, 4, 5 according to the requirement, all the co-host. एक बार में host 3, 4, 5 according to requirement वो co-host assign कर सकता है, but co-host को assign नहीं कर सकता है. This is the basic difference, okay, between host and co-host. And panelist cannot assign anyone like co-host and all. Mute, unmute others. Yes, host can mute and unmute the participants. Co-host can also mute and unmute the participants, but panelist only mute and unmute only his or himself or herself. Okay. After that, managing breakout rooms. Yes, host and co-host both can manage the breakout room. Since panelist is available in webinar only, so breakout facility is not available in webinar, so panelist cannot create breakout room. After that, share screen. All three, host, co-host, and panelist, all three can share the screen. Moderate chat. Yes, host and co-host both can moderate the chat, but panelist cannot moderate the chat. If you see, panelist का क्या role है? Only sharing screen. यहाँ पे all the पूरे time here is a cross. No, no, no. Only panelist can share the screen at the time of webinar. It means he is the guest one. Okay. So I think we have almost done all the topics and words which we use on our daily basis. So I think if you have any doubt till here.
Supriya, please stop the recording.
Okay, Seema, I have a